How to search a value in a loop, in a list. Imagine you have a huge list of thousands of elements and you would like to know if there is number 20, for example. It's impossible to make manually, so it's very, very difficult. Let's try to do it in a loop for. We take the list from the previous video and imagine we have to find, or we would like to know if there is number 57. So, like in the previous video, we create a condition if number equals to 57, print number. So please write this code and check if it works. As you can see, this code doesn't work. There is a problem here. Here is a mistake. And where I did an error in the code. Of course, this is an equal sign that is wrong in Python. In maths it's okay, but in Python, how we write equal sign? There must be two equal sign. And so, our output would be, let's write here our output. 57. Imagine that you have to investigate between which numbers is this element, number 57. What can we do in this case? Here we know that it exists in the list, that there is this number, but we would like to know which number is before and which number is after. How can we do that? For that we can use Boolean values. And these values, these are two fixed values, true or false. And now let's apply these values to find the place of the number 57. So I quit this line. Fortunately, I can't erase it, but I just quit it. So yes, this line doesn't exist, but this code is okay. We would like to know where is 57. For that, we create a variable. Let's name with the name where. You can, of course, you can call it x, y as you wish, but I call it where. And we stick to this variable a Boolean value. It can be true or false. You write it with a capital letters. Let's stick false here. False. So if in the code after the if line we write if number equals 57, where our variable changes and now this is true. And then print number and our variable where. Important point here that I wrote the print line at the same level with if, because automatically if you press enter here to write this next line, your print would be at the same level with where line. But no, if it's at the same level with their line, your output would be just 57 and true. And this is not what we are waiting for. We are looking for the numbers between which numbers is this 57. So if we write print line at the same level with if, our output is 8 is false, 23 is false, 19 is also false, but then, because here you see Python checks every number. 8 false, 23 false, 19 false, and 57 true. Here, our variable where, it changes. It was before false and now it's true. It can have only two values, false or true. It's a Boolean value. So now 57 is true and it continues. Apart from that, 70 is not 57, of course, but it continues to be true. Where? So after 70, you see true, in spite of the fact that this is not 57 now, but it continues because we changed this value after 57, this variable. And after 3, it's also true. So this change from false to true is quite easy to see even if you have a lot of numbers. And then you can see that the last number with false, it's 19. So 15 comes after 19 and 70 comes after 57. If you don't want to know between which numbers is 57, if you just would like to know after what number comes 57, you can write here, unfortunately I didn't let enough place, you can write here break line. So you can see, it's really small, break. Remember, what does break, keyword break? It stops the loop. So if in the code you add a break line at the same level like where line, your output is 8 false, 23 false, 19 false. And that's why you can exactly know after which element comes 57. It comes after 19. If you have a huge list, you can also count how many elements are before 57. That's why you can know if it's where is 57. It's 101 or it's number 1000. So you can count all the elements before 57. But this we can do in the next video. By the moment you can try to guess how to count in the loop. I can give you a hint. You have to create a new variable also, but it's not a where variable, it's not a Boolean variable. And also I can give you a task, an exercise. Here is a list: 7, 24, 18, 58, 69, 4. And in this list, so remember again, let's remember. First of all, there was a Boolean variable with Boolean value, then for number, for line, then if line condition, there, again, there changes the value. It was false, now it's true. Break, it's optional. If you would like to know all the numbers before 57, and then print line. Attention, print is at the same level as if. And in the exercise, try to find between which numbers is number 18 using Boolean values.